ties the game at 2. Isiah Thomas, 32 years old, coming this April, and a guy who is probably slowing down just a bit, but he seems to rise to the occasion in big games like this, and the rivalry remains very intense. Dumars hits again, and neither team has missed to start the game.
I think as a young player, he likes the idea that he's still developing, finding these new skills.
Rodman with his 3rd rebound. Thomas on the outlets. It's a 3 by Isiah Thomas. He's got 7. The Pistons have just missed 3 shots in the 15 they've taken.
Well, if you keep giving them 2 and 3 shots at the basket, this team is eventually going to put it in the basket and score against you. You must block out. Right now, it's Bill Laimbeer on his own trying to get on the glass. Polonies must help out. Those guards have to get down in there and help out.
Isiah Thomas had the option of pick and roll, but took the shot himself as they doubled Laimbeer down low. And the Pistons back to a 12-point advantage.
No question about it. And in particular, when you have Mills on the floor, who is an outstanding post-up player, it makes it even more important. Right now, with this group on the floor, there is not a real post-up threat for Detroit.
3 on 2. They're going to try the 3. And Joey Dumars has just scored his 10,000th career point. And what a way to do it. 16 points for the start of the game. 10,000 career for Joey Dumars.
Any doubt about it, when Joe Dumars gets behind the three-point line, this young man is shooting now over 41% from the three-point line. He just waits a little bit and tees it up to see if anybody's open under the basket, gets his feet set, and then it's sweet as can be. He feels it.
49-32, Detroit.
That's what's happened so often to Detroit, that they wind up taking a long shot with the shot clock running down, forced into a jump at that time with 4 seconds remaining on the 24-second clock.
Walker Ryan open because the defense had sunk, and here comes Isiah Thomas.
And only the 4th rebound to this point for Dennis Rodman. The nice lead pass by Isiah to Terry Mills, running the center lane down the middle of the floor.
Thomas the assist. That'll be his 6th of the game.
Joe Dumars has great strength. He's a small, compact package, but very, very strong. That time, Michael Jordan took him down the baseline to show you the strength of Michael Jordan. Used his left arm to move Dumars back a little bit, and then his height to jump over the top and get the shot. At that time, Isiah Thomas with a most difficult shot. He drew contact. He was just trying to get to the foul line, and yet still made the shot. Talk about the ultimate in frustration. Bill Laimbeer trying to run down a basketball with B.J. Armstrong on one side and Michael Jordan on the other side, chasing it. Bill knowing that if he doesn't get there quickly, it's a layup.
Armstrong is too shy of his season-high 20. What a pass inside. Laimbeer from Isiah Thomas.
You know, I mentioned earlier that Darrell Walker has given them some of that energy that Cliff Levingston used to give them, but it comes in a different way. Levingston would be on the glass, setting big screens, get offensive rebounds for him. He'd lead the cheer just before they came out of the locker room. Darrell Walker does it by getting back in, stripping basketballs, and helping do all the dirty work.
Look at Isiah Thomas. Pounding off bodies, and Isiah now with 14 points, 9 assists. Let's watch it again.
Sometimes they take Isiah out of the point guard role and put him into the scoring guard role. They used Bill Laimbeer as the feeder that time. The concentration, the off-balance shot in the bottom.
Well, Ed Nealy's just given his Bulls a 5-point lead. He's got 6 for the game, and we're in the 4th quarter and halfway through it.
You don't think that you would bring Ed Nealy in, a 25% shooter, since he's been in Chicago this season, as a jump shooting source for you.
Isiah answers at the other end. And Isiah's got 16. Nice dish off to King. And it's a turnover. It'll go back to the Detroit Pistons.
When Detroit had different pieces to operate with, and if starters were struggling, you could go to the bench, bring in a Vinnie Johnson. He'd suddenly get you 4 or 5 baskets. You could go and take a Mark Aguirre, who's still here, put him in the game. He could get you a quick 4 or 5 baskets. Missing pieces obviously hurt the team.
Isiah Thomas has just tied this ball game.
Of the arsenal, the three-point shot attempt between these two guards. They've made a number of big ones. None bigger than that. Isiah Thomas still can do it when he has to. Because of the strength they have in that backcourt, and with the addition of Mills, They can play with anybody, and I don't know a coach that wants to meet this team come playoff time if you get caught involved in high 80s or low 90-point games.
Jordan and Dumas. Thomas on Armstrong. The leap and lead. 5 personal fouls on B.J. Armstrong. That's if Detroit gets in, because right now they're 10th out of 8 possible playoff teams.
Isiah shows the ball. It's the body contact right there. Isiah helped a little bit by leaning to his right that time, but that's with all the years. He's saying that Isiah jumped in, that the defensive player should be entitled to go straight up and down.
Isiah Thomas, 4 of 8 from the line. Isiah with 20 points and 10 rebounds. The lone player on the floor with the double-double. 10 assists, excuse me. And he's got 21. 98-96.
Nobody on the ball. Look for the long touchdown pass.
The Pistons have beaten the Chicago Bulls.
You've got to finally feel a sense of relief that after being involved in 21 games decided by 4 points or less, after losing your last 5 losses by 3 or less, to finally come up and win one of the close ones, being shorthanded, getting some outstanding performances, there's got to be a sense of excitement.
Isiah Thomas, a big game. He has 21 points, 10 assists to Ahmad Rashad.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Well, now, for everybody that thinks that this team has gone away, you guys showed today that when you got everybody going, you guys aren't bad.
Well, that's been the case the whole season. Whenever we've had a full complement of guys in terms of playing with our full team, we got depth, we got a lot of flexibility. We're a very good basketball team. It just so happens that throughout the course of the season, we've had a lot of misses. Dennis has had some personal problems that have set us back a little bit. And we're just trying to make a strong run and get into the playoffs, and hopefully we can get something done there.
Mike Fratello has said that you guys are the team that scares everybody come playoff time.
Well, I think because we play defense, we got experience, we've been there before, and then we got nothing to lose. We feel like we're the San Francisco 49ers a year ago when they were playing the best basketball at the end, the best football at the end of the season, but they didn't quite make the playoffs, but yet they were a team that nobody wanted to play.
Still something special about playing the Chicago Bulls. That was a big rivalry. I guess it continues.
Well, it's still special to play those guys because you want to beat them. It's just, yeah, you want to beat them.
You and Mike are laughing a lot, but you get the last laugh today.
Well, today, yeah, but they've had an excellent season. They've done a superb job in defending, and I think they made the people of Chicago proud the way they've handled themselves this year.
All right, congratulations to you. Good luck to you coming playoff time.
Thanks.
All right, back to you, Kevin.